The most important conversation you'll have today is the one you have with yourself before anyone else speaks. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about a simple morning check-in with yourself. Enjoy. Before the world begins to pull you in 1,000 different directions, there's a quiet moment waiting for you. It's a moment that belongs entirely to you. A space where you can pause and simply ask yourself how you're doing. This isn't about productivity or optimization or getting ahead. This is about connection, the most important connection you'll make all day, the one with yourself. By the end of this episode, you'll understand how a simple morning check-in can become a foundation of self-awareness and gentle guidance that carries you through whatever your day may bring. We live in a world that's constantly asking us to look outward, to respond to external demands, to meet other people's expectations. From the moment we wake up, we're often focused on what needs to be done, who needs our attention, what problems need solving. But in all this outward focus, we can lose touch with our inner landscape, with how we're actually feeling, and what we actually need. A morning check-in is like taking your emotional and mental temperature. It's a gentle inquiry into your inner world before you step into the outer one. This isn't about judgment or fixing anything that might be wrong. It's about awareness, about simply noticing what's present within you as you begin your day. The beauty of a morning check-in is its simplicity. You don't need special tools or techniques or a perfect environment. You just need a few moments of honest attention. It might happen while you're still in bed, during your first cup of coffee, or in those quiet minutes before the rest of your household wakes up. The when matters less than the willingness to pause and listen. Your check-in might begin with a simple question. How am I feeling right now? Not how you think you should feel, not how you felt yesterday, but how you actually feel in this moment. Maybe you notice excitement about something coming up in your day. Maybe you feel a lingering worry from yesterday. Maybe there's a sense of tiredness that needs acknowledging, or an unexpected lightness in your spirit. Sometimes the answer will be clear and immediate. Other times you might need to sit with the question for a moment, allowing whatever is present to surface without forcing it. There's no right or wrong response. The value is in the asking, in the gentle attention you're giving to your inner experience. You might also ask yourself what you need today, not what your schedule demands or what others expect, but what would truly serve your well-being. Maybe you need more patience with yourself. Maybe you need to remember to take breaks. Maybe you need to reach out to a friend or spend a few extra minutes in nature. Sometimes the need is practical. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's spiritual. Another part of your check-in might involve noticing what you're grateful for in this moment. This isn't about forcing positivity or ignoring difficulties. It's about acknowledging the good that's present, alongside whatever challenges you might be facing. Gratitude in a morning check-in is like turning on a gentle light in your consciousness, helping you see your day with clearer perspective. You might also set a simple intention for your day, not a rigid plan or a pressure-filled goal, but a gentle direction for your energy and attention. Maybe your intention is to be present in conversations. Maybe it's to approach challenges with curiosity rather than stress. Maybe it's simply to remember to breathe deeply when things get overwhelming. The morning check-in isn't about achieving a particular state or solving all your problems before breakfast. It's about starting your day with awareness and self-compassion. It's about honoring your inner experience and giving yourself the gift of attention before you give that attention to everything else. Some mornings your check-in might reveal that you're feeling strong and ready for whatever comes. Other mornings you might discover that you're feeling vulnerable or uncertain, and that's valuable information too. When you know how you're feeling, you can move through your day with greater wisdom and kindness toward yourself. This practice also helps you notice patterns over time. Maybe you consistently feel anxious on certain days of the week, or maybe you notice that you're more creative in the mornings than you realized. These insights can help you make choices that better support your well-being and effectiveness. The morning check-in is ultimately an act of self-respect. It's a way of saying that your inner experience matters, that you're worth paying attention to, that your feelings and needs deserve consideration. In a world that often treats us like machines that should just keep running, this simple practice is a radical act of humanity. As you consider incorporating this into your mornings, remember that it doesn't have to be perfect or elaborate. Even 30 seconds of honest self-inquiry can make a difference. The goal isn't to become a different person. It's to become more aware of the person you already are, and to treat that person with the kindness and attention they deserve. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.